It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We got a subject today, man. It seems like your girl Halle Berry, yes, the infamous. Everybody wanted a cat woman. Yes, even I wanted a piece of Halle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a youngin, so you know what I was thinking at the time. So let me tell you this. Basically, Halle Berry, fuck it. I'm just gonna play the clip, and I just gotta explain this to you. I pulled this video up so people can understand female behavior. Now, I'm just critiquing it. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll give a unbiased, then more of a biased opinion. But we're gonna see. Let me play the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Let me show y'all this. For sure.
Van Hunt is ready to take his relationship with Halle Berry down a wedding aisle, but she's pumping the brakes, at least for now. On June 4th, the couple made an appearance on today's Jenna and Friends for the first joint interview they've done together in 5 years of dating.
Wow.
When you find your person, you know you find your person, and I now have found my person.
Wow.
Finally. I love that.
That's true love.
Afterwards, Van told Today.com that he proposed to the Academy Award-winning actress, but her answer is complicated.
What she
Well, I've been
mean?
married 3 times, Halle said. Van has been married once, and so no, we don't feel like we have to get married to validate our love in any way. We don't.
Oh shit. Hold on. What that mean? What you mean we? Don't you mean you? Because he asked you. That means you made the decision, right? To say no. Let me continue.
Halle was married to former Major League Baseball player David Justice from 1993 to 1997.
Okay, first marriage.
She later exchanged vows with R&B singer Eric Benet in 2001, and they parted ways in 2005.
Okay, 4 years.
Her third marriage was in 2013 to French actor Olivier Martinez, but they broke up in 2016 and spent nearly 8 years in
3
divorce
years.
proceedings. They settled in 2023.
Damn.
The 58-year-old icon also has 2 children from her previous
You're
relationships.
looking good now.
Nala is 17 and Maceo is 11. Halle might not be ready to make the Grammy-winning producer her husband just yet, but she does think wedding bells will eventually ring, saying, quote, "But I think we will get married just because out of the people I've been married to, this is the person I should have married. And I feel like we should get married, but it's not because we feel like we have to. I think it's something that we would like to do just because we want that expression."
Wow. So you seen it here, folks. You seen it here first. Now look, she says that, right? She's so basically her boyfriend of 5 years, he proposed to her. Now, in my personal opinion, I understand she's been married 3 times and he's the 4th husband. So marriage at this point for her, and I'm just going to defend, I'm playing devil's advocate, marriage for her is just undesirable, right? And not only that, the guy that she divorced in 2016, the divorce led all the way to 2023, which is a long time to get a divorce, right? And that's why I tell people, if you're gonna get married, make sure everything is set in stone and paper. Don't be thinking I'm in love, oh, I'm just gonna do it plain. No. Marriage is nothing less than a contract. It is none less. None less. I wouldn't say it's nothing more, but it's definitely none less. It is a agreement between 2 people that is legally binding. Period. And you should treat it as nothing such less than that. It is a contract of your life, of your assets, of your future increase of revenue. So, and to me, I'm a young man. And I've done a lot of research on this for the past years. I'm still young, but I understand this completely. I study the greats. I study men that have been through divorce, that have been married. I study women that have been through divorces and have been married. A marriage is a legally binding contract. Now, she's been married 3 times. I understand why she probably wouldn't want a 4th time, right? But it's funny because the vow states, "Till death do us apart," right? And that's something that a lot of people don't go by. So I understand. I'm gonna defend her on this. I understand why you wouldn't want to get married to this man, but you have been dating him for 5 years. But recently, she was on a video of them in bed. I guess maybe advertising some type of sex pills or something. Everybody knew that went viral. But it's Halle Berry. Everybody want a piece of Halle Berry. That's Miss Catwoman now. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody want a piece of Catwoman. And I kind of understand her point not to want to get married. But in the eyes of the man, I got to switch it on you now. I'm going to pick some brains. On the eyes of the man, I would feel like, well, she did. You said you want to get married. She said no. Not yet. So, and my question is, does the relationship end right there? Or do you just wait until she's ready for you? Because in this situation, he has now become the woman. Right? He has now become the woman. And she's the man. Because you want her, but she don't want you. Or she don't want what y'all got to be more solidified than what it already is. What she has with you is what she want with you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just plain and simple. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because I'm just reading how I see it, right? What y'all got is what she want and nothing more. She's happy with how she is, but also she got a relationship in 2023 of a divorce. Why would I go back into a relationship? But then she should have thought about that when she got her second marriage. They thought about that when you got in your third marriage. So now she's starting to get more logical in her fourth marriage. But then again, you are with this man. Hence, let me add, there's a lot of statistical facts you can Google here. She also was on the red carpet, I believe, and she kissed another guy in front of her husband because she wanted to reenact some shit that happened like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. Now it makes sense. When she has a boyfriend, she can do whatever she wants. Which, that is what you are. Halle Berry can do what you want. You can just drop the boyfriend any second, get with another one. You know what I'm saying? The boyfriend got to be cool with it because I'm Halle Berry. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. And then not only that, she kissing men that are married in front of the wife on live TV. Shit getting wild, G. But I didn't come here to do this. I like Halle Berry. I just wanted to explain female nature. And this is not all females, but there's a good majority. Now, I played this video here to show you the second video, right? So this second video I want to show you this video is from actually 8 months ago. And I just want you guys to hear what happens in this video. And I want you guys to make your own perception. I'll give you my views. Let's play the video. Let's go. Let's see.
In my book, young
8 months
lady.
ago.
And you're looking like a bombshell tonight.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
this
you.
whole thing?
Thank you.
What is this?
She's sexy though. Look at her.
Tamara Ralph.
Let me pause that, man. Halle Berry, man. She's good looking, man. For her age, I think she's like 50 something years old, 55, 58. She look good for 58. Black don't crack, man. Look, she's still looking youthful, and that's what it's about. When you got that youth, you got that beauty, and that's what it's all about. Stay fit, get them wrinkles. Don't get the wrinkles. Don't even get it to begin with. And stay fit. That's it. So let me play this video, man. We're gonna go from that.
Love. Thank you. Well, okay, let's talk about Never Let Go. In preparation for this role, you were biting your nails down as far as they go. You were growing out your body hair. So which task was more difficult, Halle?
All of it, but it's not difficult. Like, I love disappearing into a character, leaving all of this behind and doing what you do as an actor, right? Really embodies someone else, right? The skin, the character of someone else.
Never let go.
Never let go. Never let go.
Great actor, by the way, may I add. Great.
After your rope broke, did you notice anything? Why are you asking all these questions? Mama never lied to us.
The story symbolizes generational trauma and a parent passing it down to their child. You yourself are a parent. What's the work that goes into breaking that cycle between a parent passing it down to their child?
It's about being mindful and thoughtful. Nobody escapes their childhood. Everybody has some spills and some pores, and so I know that there are things I'm passing down to my children that, I probably wish I weren't, but I also know that I'm being very mindful at the same time, and I'm trying to make very sure that I am being as healthy as I can with them. That's important to me.
Beautiful thing. Now, you recently opened up in Marie Claire about your man, Mr. Van Hun. You said that this is my person. So is it true that maybe this person is having you contemplate marriage?
Who said that?
You did, Halle Berry. And I see Mr. Van Hun over there looking oh so handsome.
Here's the thing. He is the man I should have married. I hope I do. Because he's the person I should have married.
How has he changed your
What'd she say that? This is 8 months ago, by the way. He's the person I should have married, and I hope he do. It's looking a little rough for Halle Berry now. He's the man I should have married, and I hope I do. 8 months later, would you marry me? No, I'm not ready. I think we are good in this relationship as a couple, being a boyfriend girlfriend. Let me see what else is on this video if I pause it. Let's see.
Of what it means to be a great partner.
He hasn't changed my thought. I've changed my thought of it. You know, the work has been mine, all mine alone, and I've done it, and I feel really good about that.
And we cannot wait for your upcoming project that you're directing next. It's going to cover themes of evolution and afterlife, which you have admitted that you discuss with Van as well. What did those conversations look like, and why did you want to dive into a project about afterlife and evolution? Those are heavy topics.
Yeah, it's what we talk about. You know, when you're on the other side of life, you know, I'm 58 now, so I have less years to
58.
live than I've lived.
Ooh, girl.
We start thinking about what happens when you leave here. What's our purpose for being here? What's our why? Right? So that's the subject that just has captured my attention and my imagination right now. So yeah, I want to tell a story about it.
Look, 58, she decent for 58, but hey, that's what you gotta have. You gotta be youthful looking if you wanna keep attracting people getting these roles. She looked like J-Lo, kind of like, you know how J-Lo keep the body looking nice and tight? That's what you gotta do. Anyhow, back to the subject at hand. 8 months ago, she said that he is the man that she should have married. And I hope that they do, right? 8 months later, there you go. That's damn near enough time for a baby. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no baby. He proposed to your mammy, you said no. Am I wrong here? I put these two videos together on purpose to give y'all the clarification that men need. Women say one thing and then they do one other thing. She says she wants to be married and he should be the one that marries her, and then she wants him. But then when he asks and gives her what she wants, she does not want it. I'm be honest. I've dealt with this in my personal life with multiple women, where you give them what they want and they don't actually want it. They ask for things that they don't want. It's crazy. They want things until they get it and no longer want it. It's like having sex with a woman. You have sex with her, right? After you have sex with her so many times, you're like, I don't want her anymore. She thinking like a man. Ain't that some shit? Like literally, the roles has changed in this situation. She's literally what she just said to that woman was very logical speaking. Very logical. I thought that was a man speaking. She was thinking like a person that had their shit together, that knows their value, and was thinking very logical about a situation. And basically, she's very decorated as a actress. She's doing her thing. She's still looking youthful and good. She's thinking like a man. I don't want to settle down. I got too much to lose. I got too much accolades. I don't want to. Basically, what I was interpreting a little bit on there is basically, she was like, man, I've done this alone. I don't want to add him to this because I've done this, right? And she's granted for that. That is true. But you see how women start to get much logical the older they get. They start to get much more mature, much understanding. You see, she was young at the time. But I just want to make this video to state some women don't know what they want. Most women will say they don't know what they want. And that's why the divorce rate is so high. The divorce rate is so high because women believe, and not all women, but most, 50%, let's just go with the old statistics because it's higher now. So this benefits women, and I'm giving you the old stats. 50% of divorces and 50% of marriages end in divorce. 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. So, that being said, you give a woman what she wants, she does not want it anymore. So that's why you got to dangle the carrot. That's why you just give them boyfriend, girlfriend treatment. You know what I'm saying? Leave it at that. They want marriage, but then when they get marriage, they don't want it anymore. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this conversation here. I wanted to see this because it just makes sense, because I've personally dealt with this in my life. I've known other men that dealt with this in their life where they give a woman exactly what they want. They give her the money. They let her stay home as a stay-at-home mother, and then she resents them. I let you stay at home as a stay-at-home mother. I paid all the bills, and that's still not enough. I give you all the golds and jewelry, and it's still not enough. You need more. You need more. The thing is, women are chasing a thing that don't exist, the happiness that they don't want. They ask for it, and then when they get it, they no longer want it anymore. It's no longer achieved. Like once they achieve the unachievable, they no longer want that anymore. And Halle Berry is no exemption. There's other actresses the same way. They're high up. They don't want any man. They don't want to settle down. They want to control and live their life. And you, granted, you can have that. Just she's still beautiful. So at the end of the day, a guy will marry her. This guy's been with her for 5 years. I hope, and I'm gonna end this like this. I hope this guy comes to his senses and understand that this relationship isn't going anywhere. If she doesn't say yes, I'll give him a grace. If he wants to wait on this relationship, if she doesn't say yes in 6 months, bro, call it quits. Call it quits. And I doubt, because what, you're going to have to re-ask her, or she's going to wake up one morning, yes, yes, yes. No. It's going to be, you're going to have to re-propose to me and do this whole thing. What if he set up the whole shebang? He had a R&B artist come out the bushes singing, the romantic shit. Propose one leg, and she's like, oh. No, that's the most embarrassing thing you could do to a man. Definitely in public. And most men propose in public, to show their love. They're showing their love. It's very embarrassing for a woman to come out and just say no when you want them to say yes. And you've been with them so long and you've given them for exactly what they asked for. Not even 8 months ago, they asked for this. They said that you're the best choice. Maybe she was just talking for the camera. How about that? Maybe she was just talking for the camera. You're the best choice for this woman. 8 months later, you ask her to marry you, and she says no. Good Lord. This is crazy, but it's expected. And this is why men should be a little worried of men and women, of what they say and what they really want in life. Because you're going to work yourself to want to get the woman with everything she wants, and she doesn't want that. Even though she told you she wanted. It's like a woman says, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat, girl? Okay, I take some Chinese. All right, we're going to get some Chinese. You go buy the food and shit. I don't even want Chinese. Bitch, you said you wanted Chinese. Well, that's what I was thinking about at the moment. I want pizza now. This is a common thing men just have to understand. Just do what you actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just live your life free and how you want to do it. Sometimes you just got to live your life, be successful, and just climb the ranks, because that's how you maintain attraction to these women. She probably in her mind, maybe she's like, I make more money than this guy. I'm popular to this guy. I'm more attractive than this guy. She's thinking like a man. She's thinking like, my value is higher than you. I'm more attractive to you. I make more money than you. I have more accolades than you. I have more going in my life and my future. I have my sexual market values higher. These are just women traits I see. This is for any woman, honestly. This is for any man. If a man, I would say, in my personal opinion, men should just focus on their own self, focus on their dream, and figure out how they're going to live and be successful. That's all. Don't try to make the woman happy. She follows you, because now I think the roles are now reversed. He's the woman. Now he's waiting for her to say yes. She just switched it on him. Now he got to wait for her to say yes. Yep, that's how I gotta go now. She gotta, now he gotta say, he gotta wait and be like, so when are we getting married now? And she gotta say, I ain't ready yet, baby. Hey, I ain't gonna be surprised as the boy getting pegged. I ain't even gonna lie with you. Full time. Because man have the roles have changed. Man, oh man. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta accept that sometimes you just can't make certain women happy. And I would say a good majority of them. If I'm wrong, you tell me in the comment section. If I'm right, also tell me in the comment section. If you got a personal experience with this same type of agenda, where you gave a woman everything and she kind of just turned her back on you. She kind of just said, I don't want that anymore. I'm not happy. I'm going to leave. Bye. I want half of everything too, by the way. If this has happened to you, comment in the comment section with your story. I want to hear some stories, because I want to make sure what I'm saying is validated. I want to make sure what I'm saying is correct, because I don't want to be spilling out wrong information. But this is just my opinion, and this is my personal thing, because I've had experience with women where I gave them what they want and then they didn't want it anymore. We need to live for ourselves, gentlemen. Women, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the comment section, man. This your boy Angelo So Savage, man. Make sure you like the video. If you agree with what I said, even if you disagree, like the video, or at least comment. And don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Peace.